drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. And if a get an attitude, pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring and I'm over best because I got it going on.
I'm a nice dude with some nice dreams. See these ice cubes, see these ice creams. Eligible bachelor, $1 million bow.
Okay, see thunder.
Like fish eggs, the interior like this red. I can exercise you. This could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, man. That's how you get a his ed. With the B, I know in the street with the steel to make you feel like chinchilla in the heat. So don't try to run up on my ear talking all that raspy. Trying to ask what my
Toronto fart nuggets.
Don't nobody speak to me no more. I wanna hear, but can't hear when you go. Do you really mean it, or have I just seen a misappointment? Whatever it is, it's bringing me to boiling point. Hot and cold, wet and warm. Hot and cold. Let's just make one thing we can all have when it all crumbs down. Now I hear you talking some.
And now, presented by Sprite,
Presented by
pregame
Sprite.
show.
Okay, I have 3-1.
And we welcome you
My
to
league.
2K Sports. Good to have you along, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson,
Yeah,
and
okay.
this is the legendary Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thunder.
And for Oklahoma City, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. You know, one of those guys whose game has really developed is Amir Johnson, one of the top defensive big men in the league. Doesn't block a whole lot of shots, but affects a lot of shots.
And not only that,
I don't care.
starting at power forward.
I don't care.
The Raptors look to take charge at the Air Canada Centre here in downtown Toronto. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Heat in Miami. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried.
Oh,
Steve,
crap.
I love the way they attacked it that allowed them to pull away.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Westbrook with the bucket.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense. Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible
KD with the 3.
athleticism.
Took him no time at all on that one. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Patterson dishes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. So it's the Thunder now. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against the Nets.
And Kevin, they put so much effort into the final few minutes of regulation in that game that they were pretty burned out in the overtime period.
Yeah, that's an excellent call by you, Steve. I thought there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT.
Yeah, I
Clark,
watched
they've
it
been
the
looking
Nets
out of
last
sync
time.
offensively.
You know what?
I was
Basket here
screaming
will do a
when
lot
that
for their
happened.
confidence.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. Can they get it?
Nope.
And it's Durant with the rebound.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
And Westbrook gets it to go on
Boom.
the assist by Durant. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
The Well, the Toronto Raptors guys looking at a rebrand for a team starting next
It ain't
season to
even
celebrate
hard. Look at
their
these guys. They're not even
20th
tired.
anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with
They're
the
not even
Raptors.
sweating.
But a chance, perhaps, to go with that, bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Valanciunas kicks to Patterson. Pass to Johnson. Feeds to Valanciunas. And he gets that one.
Finally, about time.
And you go back to when the Raptors came into existence in 1995, it was Jurassic Mania, thanks to the hit movie at that time. That influenced the fan vote when it came to the team's name, but I think the Tyrannosaurus theme may soon go extinct.
Now Lowry, after Westbrook's missed three. Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. 5 on the clock. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Okay.
The Thunder
All
lead
right.
by 4.
Well, you talk about the branding of this Raptors team, the new uniforms. Of course, we saw the Toronto-bred rapper Drake at a lot of their games sitting courtside. They had the playoff run last year. This is, I think, an up-and-coming franchise with a lot of appeal.
Shots good by Durant.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys.
Yeah, I don't like them
Points add up in a
Golden
hurry.
State
You start
Warriors.
giving up
They
easy
take the
looks
most
from long
retarded
range.
shots
Now
ever.
here's DeRozan.
You need to watch Golden
20
State
points for him last game against
today, I
Miami.
think, against
Put
the
in a
Thunder.
lot of good
Look
work
how
on the boards.
stupid
That
shots
helped
they
us
make.
too. Yeah, no
They're
excuses there.
retarded.
Got a
Like
really good look at the
he's like
basket
all the
after
way,
being
like
freed up
almost
by
to
the
the
kid.
half court, and then
We
he
say
shoots
it
it.
all the time. The execution was
I'm
excellent.
talking about
the
real
result
life
not as
Warriors,
good, but good
not
ball
the
movement anyway.
They are making some
the
noise
game
from
Warriors.
downtown, guys.
But the real
they've
life
got
Warriors,
themselves a
they
very
take
nice
really
lead to show
dumb
for it.
shots. They're not really
And
smart
it's
shots.
Lowry penetrating. Westbrook with the steal. For 3. Durant, no good. Raptors trail by 10.
Oh, sorry, I sneezed. It messed me up.
Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Now here's Patterson. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. He dishes it to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good.
It's interesting that Russell Westbrook at UCLA was considered a defensive stopper. In the NBA, he's been one of the league's premier scorer. And at times his defense comes into question, but he has to carry so much of the load for his team that it's understandable that sometimes he backs off a little bit.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Toronto calls timeout. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade to put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Terrence Ross comes in for Johnson. Lou Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Single. From downtown. Shot is no good. Raptors trail by 10. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin,
Oh,
I
get
briefly
that
spoke
outta
with
here.
Dwayne Casey. He told me they were going to have to lean on their postgame in this one.
I still
saying
lead
he
by
simply
8.
wants to get the ball on the block each trip down the floor and focus on getting shots from the
The heck?
inside. Get those ice packs
That
ready.
Augustine
This one
guy
could have a lot of
sucks. I
cruising
hate
and banging
Augustine.
down low before it's all said and done, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Vasquez following the score by Lou Williams. Now Vasquez. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. The 3, and he gets it to go.
Yeah.
Vasquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Waiters. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now here's Vasquez, guarded by Augustine. Patterson a screen on Augustine. And here is Patterson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Vasquez, that's good. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Augustine. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing
I do
every
that a
last
lot.
possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
The NBA season gains momentum. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets this Thursday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Really? Rockets are doing pretty good. Spurs are doing horrible. Alright, I'll be back.
Now the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
Alright, I'm back. Look. Alright.
The Thunder leading by 5. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. And it's Vasquez in at the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now Vasquez after Dion Waiters' three-pointer that didn't go. The kick out to Williams. Ross with it, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Johnson the screen. Vasquez passes to Johnson. He feeds it to Vasquez. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
What?
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vasquez. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Kevin Durant again last season, far and away the leader in points per game. Clark his 4th time with that distinction.
And Kevin, you know, with your study of the game and its history, only 5 players in NBA history have done that. And if you're talking total points over a season, he's led the league in that category 5 straight.
Isn't that amazing?
It really is.
Now here's Durant. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 5. Johnson left side. Lots of room. And the shot is long.
And it's not a stretch to think that when all is said and done, Kevin Durant could be the greatest scorer in NBA history. I mean, ever since his 3rd season, he's led the league in total scoring every year.
The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Williams dishes to Lowry.
Oh!
Rejection by Ibaka. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in.
Now into the lineup of the Thunder, Andre Robertson.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And Durant last season setting the 3rd longest streak of consecutive games with 25 points or more in NBA history. I mean, he finished that streak with 41 straight games of 25 or more points. The streak only ending because he sat out the end of a blowout win. Or we could still be talking about that streak.
Now here is Lowry following the shot by Kevin Durant. Johnson gets the bucket.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And that one's good.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And the Raptors call time here.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. Scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low-post game.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City on D. They've led by as much as 10. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Again, Durant missing. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here is Ibaka, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And the basket good.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Johnson.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Durant for 3.
Again,
Durant missing.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And Valanciunas kicks to low from 10 feet out, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, Kevin Durant, after his finals loss in 2011, hired his own analytics expert. Together, they studied video and stats to analyze which are his best spots on the floor. And most shots for KD are good, but he wants great ones. And Kevin, since that time, KD's scoring efficiency has gone from good to phenomenal.
And in 2012-13, he became the 7th player Clark ever to tally a 50, 40, 90 season.
KD joining his role model, Larry Bird. Something special. Thanks, Doris.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
A career best performance from Kyle Lowry last season, posting best in scoring and assists. A lot of people felt like he was the player most egregiously overlooked when it came to the All-Star game.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Amir Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for James Johnson. And it's Ross in for Williams.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Lowry, arguably the Raptors' best player last season. Despite that, Steve, he was the subject of repeated trade rumors.
Well, it was such a curious situation for Toronto. On one hand, you know, they were trying to rebuild at the beginning of the season, maybe get a top draft pick, and then all of a sudden they started playing well. In the end, no trade. You know, Lowry becomes their best player, and then you know, he leads them to a top 3 seed in the playoffs. So it's kind of a strange season.
Pass to Patterson. Dishes it to DeRozan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
The Raptors making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now Vasquez following Durant's three-point attempt. Now here's Vasquez. He has 5. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Patterson against Adams. Patterson can't get it to go.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Durant, and that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Vasquez kicks to DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto. Adams with it. Kanter, the pass to Morrow. buries it from three-point range. Morrow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's the Thunder up by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Go
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day. And goodbye.